Now, governments have been asked to pay more attention to the plight of the blind in the society as the world marks the 2021 Braille Day. In the COVID-19 era, online learning may not be an alternative means as visually impaired persons require the use of touch for communication facilities that are not readily available.
Global statistics showed that over 1 billion blind persons depend on the use of touch for communication using the Braille. But in a society where visually impaired persons barely have access to education, how do they even begin to know how to use the Braille?
It's a very disheartening situation for them. Even if they're even educated, they don't even get a place of work and jobs and all of that to keep themselves engaged. Not to talk of when the whole pandemic is not even allowing them to get the proper education that they're supposed to get.
We have not really started placing premium on an inclusive learning, inclusive education, where we take care of people who need to be taken care of. It's bad enough even being a Nigerian, it's tough being a Nigerian and living in Nigeria. It is worse when you are visually impaired. They need help to get by. They need help even in the terms of the learning. Now, how do you teach, for instance, where you say, okay, let's lock down, let's do online learning? What facilities are even available again to do that?
Joseph Ogaba is just one out of many visually impaired persons who go through lots of hardship as they struggle daily to eke out a living or go through school. Their chances of getting adequate health care and employment is very slim.
Blind people or visually impaired people go through a lot, especially in Nigeria. I personally went through a lot before I finally succeeded in getting educated.
The World Braille Day is observed to create awareness about the importance of using Braille as a means of communication for the blind and partially sighted people. Ogie, AIT News, Abuja.
The Ohinoye of Ibra land, Ado Ibrahim, has called on the federal government to resource it